Hello students, I Professor Poonam Mishra on behalf of Agricultural Development Trust, Sharda Bai Pawar, Mahila, Arts Commerce Science College Sharda Nagar Baramati would like to congratulate you all students for passing your successfully school board examination. And now from here onwards students, you are going to head for the HSC board examination, and this is your first academic year of commerce. So once again I would like to welcome you all for taking the admission in 11th standard in the field of commerce. So student, before moving on the subject content, I would like to tell you that commerce is a field where you will learn vast things, and there are many branches in which you can go for your career, and there are many career opportunities as well. So the commerce is nothing but the business, investment, wealth, cooperation, many things are there students to learn. And after your 12th standard, many opportunities and many branches will be open to you, and you can choose any one of them as your career. So students, let me tell you one thing, that without career goal you can't go ahead, and unless and until you don't know the value of your subject, the value of your topic and the value of your stream, till then you will not have any interest in the subjects. So many students even might be scared that whether we will cope up with the studies or not. So let me tell you, every new thing seems difficult, but when you try to solve it, when you go for it, it is not difficult at all. So students, you chosen commerce as your career education. So in that, your first, the one of the subject is their bookkeeping and accountancy. So here in the picture you can see students that bookkeeping is just maintaining the record, and accounting involve many things. Analysis, you can see that diagram. In that diagram you can see graphs is shown, dollar sign is shown, and many things are there to learn. And accounting is basically done to calculate the annual profit and loss of particular business or the organization. Students, when you will complete your 12th standard, there will be many branches or many ways open to you to choose as your career goal. Some of you will go for BCom, some of you will go for BBA, some of you will go for BA, BMS. So BA is not a Bachelor of Arts. BA is a Bachelor in Architecture. So students, don't mess up with this. BCA, Computer Applications, CA, Chartered Accountant, BMS, Business and Management Study, CS, Company Secretary, CMA, it is also a part of account only, hotel management, journalism, fashion designing, mass media, photography, law. And also apart from these professional courses, students, you can also go for the UPSC, MPSC and other all the government examination. So wide or ample amount of stream or ample amount of career opportunities are there after completing your 12th commerce. But students, these 2 years are the base of your career. So if if the pillars are strong, the building will also be strong. Likewise, if your base years is strong, your future career option, whatever you will choose, you will be perfect in that. So I would like to suggest you students that whatever the subject you have chosen for in the academic year of 11th standard, please understand and create interest in that, so that the subject will not be felt like a burden to by you. It will be felt like a amazing journey, or learning part will be very joyful for you all. So let's move on our 11th standard academic textbook of bookkeeping and accountancy. Basically, the 11th standard textbook has only one extra title, that is bookkeeping, because student accountancy always come after the keeping record. You can't value anything, or you can't calculate the amount without having the record. So before accountancy, what is done? Before accountancy, bookkeeping is done. Keeping record is mandatory by all legal organizations, all the businessmen, whether it is large, they are having the large scale operation or small scale operation. Why we do bookkeeping? Why the businessmen do the accountancy? There are many reasons for that. For paying the proper taxes on time, for calculating the tax amount, to know the financial situation of a business, to know the actual profit of the business, to know the shares available with the business, to know how much is the own fund, owned capital is available with the business, how much the borrowed capital is available with the business. So basically students, without accountancy, running the business is highly impossible. So accounting is a core part of commerce. So if you have chosen the commerce as your stream or the career course, so student accountancy or account is must. And these 2 years are base of your future goals. No matter you're going for CA, no matter you're going for CS, MCA, in all the aspect, in all the career opportunity, in all the courses, you will have this common subject, that is bookkeeping and accountancy. And the account subject is there till the year of graduation. So students, I would like to tell you that please understand the subject in these 2 years very thoroughly. That will be helpful for you. You know student, if you don't know the basic alphabet, you can't create a word. So these 2 years are the alphabet of accounting, in which you will learn the concepts and basic things of accounting which will be useful for you in future. So let us know student that how many topics are there in this 11th standard in your textbook. So we are going to learn, or we are going to see what are the topics which you will find in your account textbook, and what are the things you have to learn. So the first topic of your textbook is Introduction of Bookkeeping and Accountancy, in which you will come to know that what is bookkeeping, what is accountancy, what is the difference between the two, meaning, definitions, and the various important terms you will learn. Next is meaning and fundamental of double entry bookkeeping. So I will be little short student here while telling the name of the topic, and whenever actually we will move on the topic, I will explain you all the things in detail. So student, the second topic is meaning fundamental of double entry bookkeeping. Double means you know, dual, two things, two records, two sides. So two entry, double entry, two times entry bookkeepings are followed by the business organizations. Why it is followed? There are many reasons for that. Those reasons you will come to know when you will go for the topic. Your third chapter is journal. So this is the very important chapter from your textbook students. That journal entries are made for all the transaction. How the journal entries are done, how they have been decided, there is a principle, there is a rule for that, and those things you will learn in this chapter. After that, after passing all the journal entries, all the items will be posted to the ledger account. So you will come to know how the ledger's account are prepared, how the items are posted into the ledger account, and how it is closed. Subsidiary book. The name book itself suggests subsidiary books means additional book. Already the record is being maintained in the journal entry, student, but even to explain some items in very detail or to be focused on carefully, this books is prepared. So this books is prepared basically for few items only, like purchase, sales, debtors, creditor, purchase return, sales return. So students, because these are the items which have a large amount of transactions, so that's why this book is maintained. It is also, we can say, the added part of journal entry. Your sixth topic is bank reconciliation statement. So the reconciliation is a new word for you students. So reconciliation means reconciling, matching, or we can say comparing the amount of the bank account and your accountant record, or the cash account, we can say. So whatever the bank is showing the value, whether it is matching with your cashier or cash account, a cash accountant who maintains the record. So it is a thing that in which the company's record is being compiled or compared with the bank record. So this is known as a bank reconciliation statement. Your seventh chapter is depreciation, students. Depreciation is a very small part in accounting, but it has a huge impact, and there is a various method of it. That's why it's having a separate chapter in your textbook. Depreciation is an expense for the business. We will learn how the depreciation is calculated and how the effects of depreciation are given. Your eighth chapter is rectification of error. Rectifying means correcting the errors. You know students, the accountant or the person who keeps the record, who values the amount, some mistakes might happen with them. Some omission can be happened. So that for how do those mistakes can be corrected or rectified, that you will come to know or you will understand in this chapter, that is rectification of error. Your ninth chapter is final account. Yes student, this is your important topic for which we have learned all the 8 chapters. After learning the all 8 chapters, we will finally go for the final account, because for this is the account which is assessed by the government, tax auditor. So this is a legal, we can say, thing, record, which is checked by all the outsiders, all the stakeholders who are related with the business and the government and the legal authorities. So this is very important record of book accountancy that should be maintained by all the business organization. And your last chapter from this chapter is single entry system. The word itself says the meaning. Single. Actually, as of now, whatever the topic name we have seen, those all are based on double effect, dual aspect, two effect. But your last chapter says some books of account, some record can be maintained in a single entry system basis. So who are those people who maintains the record on a single entry system? Those are the small shopkeepers, your grocery shopkeepers, your garment vendor, sometimes the vegetable vendor having the huge shop. So these are the few small seller who maintain their record in a single entry system, because their books of account is not being assessed by the government or the tax authorities. So students, here all the name of all 10 topics from your textbook. I have also given the short explanation of those topics. In detail we will come to know one by one in this years. So This is your introduction of subject bookkeeping and accountancy. I will be teaching you whole year. So meet you in the next video very soon. Thank you all.